Hey, so somebody, I think Susan, her name was, asked the question, is it possible to do neural rewiring and fully recover if you are in your 50s or 60s? I can't remember what age she said it was, and have had an eating disorder for, I don't know, 40 or 50 years, really long time. The answer is yes. If it wasn't yes, then I would have written a book called Eating Disorder Recovery for Young People Only, and I didn't. It's Eating Disorder Recovery for Adults, and I guess if you're over the age of 50, you're probably still classed as an adult. It just, it's not like you get to 50 and suddenly it's like, boom, the brain doesn't learn anymore. Because imagine if that was the case. I'm just trying to imagine a world where everybody over the age of 50 couldn't learn anything. It'd be quite funny, but it's not true. Our brains are neuroplastic and they stay that way, unless of course you get something like dementia. But then if you got dementia, you probably forget about your eating disorder, wouldn't you? Which could be kind of, so it's one way of dealing with it. But, so on the whole, if you're over the age of 50 or 60 or 70, you're going to recover just fine if you do the work. The neural rewiring part is going to be just the same for you as somebody with a younger brain. Your brain can still learn, and you can absolutely learn your way out of neural pathways. The other thing is, I think that most people that I've worked at who are 50 or 60 and they have really wanted to do recovery have actually done really well in recovery. I think a lot of that is because if somebody has had an eating disorder for 20 or 30 years, when they decide finally, I'm going to recover, they're so done. They're just so over it. And because most people who have had an eating disorder for 40 years or so have tried to do recovery, and they've tried all these different types of treatment, and they've sort of tried but not really, and maybe had better times and then had worse times. They just know their eating disorder so well. They know their brain so well. They know the excuses that their brain makes so well, that when they finally decide to recover, it's like they have everything that they need. They know everything that they need to know in order to see where they could get tripped up, know the mental games that their eating disorder will play with them, and know not what traps not to allow themselves to fall into. So I see personally quite a high success rate for people who are in their 50s and 60s and want to recover from years and years and years of having a restrictive eating disorder. I also see people using their age as an excuse not to try and recover. Yes, all the damn time. Because recovery's scary. And it's still scary. Even if you had an eating disorder for 40 years, recovery is still scary. And so people are often like, oh, I've been doing this forever. It's too, I shouldn't even try and recover now. Probably won't be able to do it. I'm too old. I'm like, no, you're not. Yeah, not. You're definitely not too old to recover. Not if you really want to. Oh, this cute little cat is so cute. He's kneading on my belly now. Kind of hurts a bit because he's digging his claws in, but he's so cute. I can't bring myself to tell him to stop. He's so adorable, Teddy. Anyway, so if you are sitting there wondering, am I too old to recover? The blanket statement is no. You're absolutely not. I don't care how old you are. I really don't. You're not too old to recover. All right, bye.